You never know your pieces when you open the Lego bag. And there's no brick separator in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it. But baby, I know it. You've lost that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. You've lost that Lego piece, and now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now there's a hole in your set, in your epic Lego build. Aloha, Sarah, Montana. You're searching high and low, but it's nowhere inside. Aloha tunnels, welcome on in, my friend. It makes me just feel like crying. But baby, Lego piece is missing. You've lost that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. You've lost that Lego piece, and now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a good idea, Sarah. Baby, baby, I know it's hard to bear, but you gotta find that Lego piece somewhere. Look under the couch, check the kitchen drawers, you'll find it somewhat for sure. So don't give up looking for it. Lego piece, Lego piece. We'll search all day, we'll search all night. That Lego piece will come to light. So don't you worry and don't you fret. That Lego piece, we will find it. That Lego piece, we will find it. We Lego piece, we will find it. We'll find that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. We'll find that Lego piece, 'cause it's somewhere. And I need that piece. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got this, everyone. Let's go for the big finish. We'll find that Lego piece. Whoa, that Lego piece. We'll find that Lego piece, 'cause it's somewhere. And I need that piece. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go for the big finish. Ad comes in. Perfectly timed ad. Well done. Welcome on into the chat. Gotta hate Twitch ads. But aloha, you can call me Craw. I'm just gonna move the microphone over here. I need to move this just a little bit. It's weird. You get everything set up and then like you're like literally going live and you're like, you know what? I'm not happy with how everything got set up. But welcome on in, everybody. I'm gonna make sure the ads are over because we still have an ad break that's going in 31 seconds. You know, if I was smart, I'd let like the thing go. I'm gonna get myself a drink. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's go with this one. We got 11 seconds left. You're just eating noodles. Are they good noodles? What type of noodles? Let's share some information about these noodles. Welcome on in, Tunnels. We will spin the wheel after we do the accountability slides, but welcome on in. Aloha, everyone. You should be back from Nads now. You can call me Craw. Chicken noodles. You're sitting here embroidering. Also a good activity to do. We are going to be very yummy. Oh, excellent. I love that. I love chicken noodles. They're delicious. We're going to go through our accountability slides, and then we are going to dive into Lego building because we got a hell of a Lego set and we don't want to not work on it. Kimono is playing Minecraft. Kimono would probably hate my Minecraft. I strip mine my like world to get everything below water level. Yeah. Anyway. Let us get into the accountability slide, shall we? Tuttle says, seeing your world made me rage, not gonna lie. I don't blame you. My kids hate my world so much, but... So, for those who are new to our accountability slides, we go over a bunch of things to try to hold myself accountable for the upcoming year so that I can make sure that I have all the things needed that I need to do. So we're gonna start things off by diving in, starting with our Habitica over here. If you don't know, Habitica is a gamification to do task management daily thing. I find it very helpful. I hear there's some really cool things if other people do it with you, but I couldn't get my kids to do it more than one day. So what's up, Avra? How are you doing, my good friend? So we'll talk about that. Then we'll talk about Office 3.0, what we're sitting in, how we're upgrades we're making for this wonderful room. Then we'll talk about my health journey, and then we'll wrap things up with some inspiration. Habitica, starting things off here. So Habitica has challenges, and there's things that I can set that I want to do. Good to hear. Ooh, golf with friends is always exciting. So I actually, tomorrow I get to do my 2 check-ins for the New Year's resolution, my end of the month of March. Oh, I didn't even start bingo. I didn't even start bingo, y'all. So sorry. I gotta start it. I gotta join it myself. All right, I'm in. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll worry about the first after that. So this is my Habitica page, and as you can see, this is kind of the list of all the things that I'm working on. For this particular tag, which is my New Year's resolution for 2025, I have 2 tasks I get to do this week, which is March to the end of the month, check in, just say, how am I doing? And then also looking down the path where I want to be in 6 months. So yeah, it's interesting there. Moving on to my pet bonding challenge. Today, I have snuggled with my dog and I played tug of war with my dog. So I get those 2 check marks. I have no tasks, as you can see. Oh wait, I've completed a cuddles and connection and a morning kickoff. So this is looking really good. I enjoyed this 20-30 minutes every single day that I actually added it over here as a specific thing, because when this challenge ends, I want to keep doing it. But it is me trying to be intentional to say, I want to spend quality time with my dog. Sunlight boost is next. As you can see, I've already spent my 10 minutes of outside time today. And for my completed tasks, I went for a morning walk. I have avoided excessive sun exposure by protecting my skin after 10 to 30 minutes. And I opened my curtains early. I still need, that's it. So I pretty much have done all the tasks for that one too. That is also a wonderful thing. Yep. All right. We're going to move on down to our next task. Let's turn on the Twitch visible tasks because I don't want you guys to see all of the work related items that I have or banking and legal things. I've learned my stuff. So for my dailies, I've already done my LinkedIn puzzles for the day. If you aren't doing the puzzles on LinkedIn, they're really fun. There's like 6 or 7 puzzles and you only get to do 1 a day. If you don't do it, you don't get to do it like tomorrow. There's no catching up. You just get the 1 and it takes like 5 minutes, maybe 10 at most. And it is phenomenal. I love it. Yeah, protecting skin. You gotta protect your skin. Skin cancer does run in my family, but again, it does come from the fact that we have a Nordic Irish background, and we've often lived in sunny environments. Avra is asking me to spin the prize wheel. Excellent. I will get on that. I already did my Microsoft rewards today. I've already written my tweets for the week. I've done all my food prep. I do not have workout to do today because it is the weekend. I've read my Substack. I ate my morning pills. I did my Omada by weighing myself. I did my big reel, and that's what I've done there in personal. I still need to do set up this desk space for tomorrow so that I have success. I still need to read Wicked. That is a 0-day streak, guys. I read it Thursday night. That was the last time I read. I still need to do my Duolingo. I need to do some basement cleaning. I need to work on paperwork. But I did play Minecraft, so I can check off gaming later today. And I did watch something on YouTube, so I can check that off. I have done some sorting. I'll be doing the building. And for 10,000 steps, I'm at 6,500. So I will not be getting 10,000 steps today. Yeah. There we go. So those are all the tasks in terms of things that are still scheduled to do this week. I want to make a new clip for y'all where we can say first try and we get lots of fun stuff there. And we got a blind building. Man, we're having lots of fun with that. In terms of things that I watched 3 episodes of Star Trek, and I watched a video that my friend Jake made on YouTube. So I need to check those all off, and we will push it down the list. I did none of the work on my restoring my desks. And today is Sunday for my colorectal cancer screening, which is going to be on Thursday. And I have not eaten nuts, seeds, corns, and popcorn. Day isn't over, but I'm going to check that as that is complete. In terms of movies that I wanted to watch, I did end up watching The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. That movie sucked. Makes me hate Ready Player One all that much more. I still have not found opportunity to watch Last Temptation of Christ. That's something I want to watch because I do hear it is very controversial for good reasons. In terms of things I still need to do this week, on Monday, I cannot eat nuts, seeds, corns, or popcorn. On Tuesday, I can't eat nuts, seeds, or popcorn. I shouldn't add fiber to my G Fuel. I shouldn't eat vegetables. I shouldn't eat fruit. I shouldn't eat red color foods, and Tuesday night will be my last solid food before the screening. Wednesday, I can't have solid food. I can't add fiber to my G Fuel. No drinks with dyes. Can't eat juice with pulp, and no dairy. I'm sure if I do all that shit successfully, I definitely will be earning bag 5 next week. I didn't get to watch any Oscar documentaries, and Thursday is my actual day of the colorectal cancer screening, and these are a bunch of other things I haven't done. So those are all wonderful things I need to work on. Good times had by all. Let's move on. Steps for The Office. I did like none of this. Hell stuff. One thing that I'm proud of. I am proud of the fact that Thursday night, when Audrey was at soccer practice, I could have sat there and just read my book on the bleachers. I did read Wicked, but I did laps around the soccer field while reading Wicked. That's a 2 for 2. So I'm very proud of that. One thing I'm not, I only lost 0.6 of a pound this week. That's okay. It's still going down. I would have liked it to have been more. I did not take all of my mental health medications this week, and I think that kind of led to me doing some unnecessary snacking this week. So it's not the end of the world, but that's kind of what I'm not proud of. And lastly, we're going to wrap things up with our inspirational quote. This is my thoughts for you guys of the week going ahead. With a deep understanding of our human need for connection and belonging, we recognize how often we fall short in our aspirations for ourselves and our relationships. We fill our days with tasks and anxieties. We clutter our weeks with distractions and trivialities. Even when we intend to prioritize meaningful moments, we often let them slip away. We are aware of our shortcomings and our interactions with others. We can hurt each other, often without taking the time to truly connect and understand one another. We carry our own private struggles, hesitant to share them even with those closest to us. Let this time be an opportunity for reflection and finding clarity and purpose. May we find ways to reduce the stress and busyness in our lives and discover our own paths towards growth and understanding. I hope that helped someone, helped me to think about those things and write those down as things for we could do this week. And now we get back to the just chatting screen, because I got a ton of stuff I got to throw out. First off, we have a first prize wheel spin. I have Joyce and Punch. I got a prize wheel spin for Abra, and then blind building stuff. So let us go make sure someone redeemed first. Boom, we're calling that. Does that help me in my bingo card? Ooh, I could not get that one. All right, so let's do some prize wheel spinning, shall we? Prize wheel spin. I mean, it'd be helpful if the prize wheel is actually in frame. We're gonna spin it. This one's for Tunnels. Four. I gotta do squats. All right. Mahalo for being first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can knock that first one off. I'm going to enjoy some punch. You know, I should have just raised up this thing as opposed to leaning over like this. Let's do our spin the prize wheel for Abra. Abra has requested that we start on number 19. So in a way I can check off exercise, totally. Abra, it's landed on this spire between 2 or 3. I'm gonna let you pick what you want, 2 or 3. And we do have blind building, which we're gonna start off with. 3. Shit. I'm not happy about this, but we'll do them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. No, it's literally the only 2 on the board that are exercise. Only 2. But I can redeem that. Let's get to some building. we're gonna start with blind building, by the way, because we're just having all types of fun right now. I can move the camera a little bit. There, that's better. All right. We're gonna be building bag 3. And we're gonna start in the blind. Excuse me. We'll put this right here. All right. There. You can now check off prize. Oh, thank you so much for reminding me. I'll count that as Crawl loses train of thought. Prize wheel spun. Hey, prize wheel. We're doing it, y'all. How's my card looking? My card did not get any better. My card did not get any bigger. All right. All right, so let's go. So if y'all don't know what this is a photography bag for developing film in like the field. And that's like the best way I figured I could do a blind building. So we're gonna take the pieces. And I don't know if I need to build off of this. So we're gonna put this over here, and if I need to, we'll add it in. I also can set up a timer. I have to remember to slide back like this, because I swear. Five minutes has started. I'll go at least 5 minutes. If I feel like there's a couple more steps that I can do, I'll do a little couple more. All right. So let's put our bins in. Here we go. Let's do this. Blind building. All right, so we have those two. I've never blind built opening a bag opening the bag. But that's the challenge we have to do. All right, so there's an inner bag here. Right now you're being self-monitored in your own home. What? Oh, you got Aloha the bot to tell a joke. Okay. There we go. This bag is empty. This is going to be so messy. I'm just going to go from this end so I can get the other bag out of the way. What happened Thursday night? We also should check off that Aloha the bot has told a joke. Okay. All right, so I have one bag there, and we have the pieces, which we're gonna put over here. It looks like we're starting off with a really, really long ass piece. Great. How many is that? That is 4, 8, 16. Lego dots long. Meanwhile, I'm still just scooping the pieces into the bags, into my little dishes. Okay, I feel like I got them. Okay, let's find this 16 long plate. 2 by 16. Oh, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. 16 pieces. That is the first thing we need to do. Now I need to find a 2 by 6. So let's keep this in one hand. Let's find a 2 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too long. Nope, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Too long. Okay, it is a 6. I'm double checking it's a 6 just in case I was off. Oh. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. That sounds very, very scary, my friend. It's a 4. Too long. Okay. Did it end up in this other bag? It did not. Okay. We're just gonna have to do it this way. Nope, too long. That's scary. So they have no idea what caused that, or they told me to self-monitor myself because I'm telling me chest pain. Okay. That's scary. I'm so sorry that that happened to you. Hopefully they can figure out what caused that. It's a wedge. It's 4 wide. Wedge. Too short. Brick. 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 Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Is that 8? Is that 6? That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, here's a 6. Here's a 6. Okay, so I have my 6 and I have my 8. Now I'm looking for a brick of 3. That's 4. Going to see a cardiologist. Yeah, best part of the IV, they had trouble. Oh, that sounds so like scary. All right, we're just gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put it underneath. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. When I turned 30, it's 4. I thought I had a heart attack. That is my 3-piece. And so I went to the hospital for that. So I can relate in just that fear. Mine was acid reflux. So not anything really scary. So hopefully they can figure out what they need to do to make sure that you're okay. Okay. I need 5 of this piece. So we're gonna put you 1. Okay. Nope. Nope. No. I find that if I don't look at my hands for some reason, I feel like I can disassociate more and do this. There's my second one. I don't know why I think that. Like, looking away is going to make any difference in my ability to determine whether or not I'm touching a 2x2. Partial plate, partial tile. So 1, 2, and this is the third one. Okay. No. No. Yep, okay. And that is the fourth one. 1. Okay. And now I need a 1x8. All right, come on. Where's that 1x8? So for those who are curious, next week we have a very special 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very special stream coming up. I will be participating in a raid-a-thon for charity. All right, now let's find the many 2x8s that I found earlier when I was looking for the 2x6. I cannot find a single one right now. Of course, I think they're all like just chilling. I'm gonna make such a mess when I take this out. Okay. Here, is this 8? No. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, are all those in a line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a gap. There's the gap. Okay, now I have to brick separate in the blind. Okay. There, okay. Okay, that feels good. That feels good. Great, where was that piece I had? No? Oh, come on. I lost the other part. I lost the other part. Okay, so I have this. Now, if I can find the other part, I'm just going to concede and say we've done enough. So let's find that part again. Nope. Nope. We're getting there. Community challenge 95% complete. Mahalo for contributing. I greatly appreciate that. We're almost to our community challenge to do Mario Kart with the kids. But yes, back to what I was thinking before I lost my train of thought. We have a charity stream coming up where we're going to be raising money for the Rainbow Railroad, which is all about raising money to help LGBTQIA people who are in unsafe environments get to safer environments. 3, 4, 5, 6. So the worst case scenario, I can use this one. So we're just gonna put it on like this, and I can't find it. Because it also could have been the piece. Here it is. Here it is. We need 55 more. Exactly. If anyone's got 55 Mahalo Rewards points you want to donate, this is your chance. All right. Here's the moment of truth. Did we get all the right pieces? We got all the right pieces. Let's zoom on in so you guys can really see and appreciate the hard work that I had to do inside the bag. There we go. Oh man, this is like so distorted right now. It's because of this. This is like throwing everything off. All right, now let's dump everything out. Actually, let's be somewhat responsible. All right. Voila. And I lost one piece onto the ground. So that is going to, of course, count as crawl drop piece on the ground. Yep. Perfect. All right. It's still a little bright, but it's not as bad as it was. It was bad earlier. All right. So we're going to take you, and we're going to clip right on top. And then we need to actually sort these pieces. So how about we do that? Let's actually sort these pieces so that we have somewhat of a logic to what is in each one. We'll put plates over here. %. Ah, mahalo for contributing. Who was the person? Who was the person? Someone contributed it. Unless it was you who got back and got it. If so, greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. The kids are going to be so excited. They love playing Mario Kart, and it's going to be a fun one. But anyway, back to where we were. We are doing a charity fundraiser for this wonderful charity. Part of a stream-a-thon type of thing that my friend is creating or runs. So it's going to be a lot of fun to do that. And we're going to have incentives to help us reach our goals. And if we meet certain thresholds, we're going to have a lot of fun. If we raise $100, Audrey will have to play Goat Simulator. If we raise $200, Sam has to play Portal. If we raise $300, Sam is going to have to play Tomb Raider 2023. And if we get all the way to our goal of 500, which I doubt we will, I let the kids pick a game that I was going to have to play on stream for everyone's enjoyment. And the kids looked hard. They looked along. And they found a game that Microsoft gave to us as part of Games with Gold years and years and years ago. A game that was on the Xbox 360. Cars 2, the video game. It's for a good cause. But we can check this off. Blind building is now complete. All right, where are we? We're on this one. This is where we're at. Let's see, I need a 2x2. See, it's so much easier when you don't have your hands in a bag and you're able to just see the pieces that you need. So much easier. I could do this all day. All right, and then this 2x2 is going to go afterwards, and then that's a 2x6. You on Mario Kart for the Switch? There you go. My kids have it on the Switch too. 5, 6. And they are very much looking forward to doing it. They were able to join my friend and good moderator's Stardin's stream once, and they had so much fun playing with her that they've been like antsing to do that on our stream. So I need 3 of these, 2 and 3. Let's see, where are you going to go? You are going to extend here, and extend here. Okay, this is coming along nicely. All right, we need this. I think this is the right one. Yep. And then a 1x2. The 1x2 is going to go underneath on this, right? And then that continues out to go one past here. And then these go right here. This is still a very loose joint right here, by the way. I mean, I know eventually it will become a little more secure, but right now, not a fan. I'm gonna put my drink in here before I knock my drink over, by the way. Oh, yeah. Good times. That's exciting. That's exciting. They're going to be so excited to hear that. If they crash the screen, we will make sure we have to tell them. I don't know if they will. I've noticed Sam doesn't like to crash the stream on Sunday nights. I mean, part of it is that he has youth group on Sunday nights. And when he comes back to it, there's like just like his mind is all over the place. So it doesn't dawn on him to come do it. Okay. And then 2 of those. Okay. All right. So where's this going to go? This is going to go here. The 4 is going to go across. This brick is going to go there. This triangle is going to go in the corner. And this cheese wedge is going to go here. I have so many of these cheese wedges. Y'all, I have no idea. Netflix is going to make a live action Scooby-Doo series. We actually just canceled Netflix. It was very disappointing. I've been a Netflix subscriber since 2002, 2003. Like, I've been a Netflix subscriber longer than I've been with my wife. And we canceled it. It just, we weren't watching enough. I got YouTube Premium. And YouTube Premium, y'all, they have a better movie selection than Netflix does. And I don't have to watch ads on other people's YouTube videos. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And then we got this 45-degree wedge. You have Netflix only because your dad likes his pro wrestling. Hey, you know, if you have it, you have it. Ain't no shame in having Netflix. And it's funny because as soon as like we cancel it, that show Adolescence comes out and we're like, oh, we kind of want to watch that show. We're not getting it just back. Aloha Bina, welcome on in. How are you doing, my good friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Pleasure to see you again. Coming back to win some more bingo, maybe. We're working on a Lego set. We're talking about stuff. We're talking about the charity stream I'm going to be doing next weekend. It's going to be from 4 to 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be playing Lego Lord of the Rings. Me and my kids. Raising money for the Rainbow Railroad. All right. I need you. Okay. That was the only one I need from that. Well, you need 2 of these. 1 by the 1 by 1. Another cheese wedge. And then 2 slopes. All right, we're going to be doing this technique that we did last time, where we stagger this. Let's zoom in so you can really see this technique. So you can really see this technique. We're super zoom. So you take a 1x2 plate, and then you take 2 of these, and it creates kind of a waterfall effect. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. We will probably come back to a 1 month free Netflix binge watch and then cut out. But we kind of want to get a couple more shows in that we want to watch before we do something like that. I mean, we're so far behind on the other shows we watch. That's a biggest part of it. Is like, there's so many other streaming networks that we pay for that have things we want to watch that we just haven't watched. Okay, and now that is going to go in here. That goes there. All right. I mean, I do like what they're doing here with like the little lava flow. I do think that that looks really good. It's funny because my wife is gunning to get rid of Hulu, and I'm trying to get Hulu upgraded to commercial free. I'll let you guys know how that worked out. Part of the problem is we paid for a year of Hulu so we could get a much lower rate. And they won't let us just pay the difference to do ad-free. So for at least like 9 more months, we have to watch ads. We would pay to not watch ads. We just can't. Doesn't seem right by me. All right, and now that is going to go there. And then you go in like that. Okay, okay. That looks good. All right, and now we're gonna need that. This 1x1, and then that is a 2x6. It is so much easier when you can look at the pieces. It is so much easier when you can look at the pieces. Okay. All right, what are we gonna do? This is gonna go on top like this. This is going to continue off of here. And then this one is going to go there, leaving a gap of 1, 2, 3. So there's going to be a gap here. I'm very curious what they're going to do with this gap. We will learn. All right, now we have these two and this. And I need a 1x4. Here's my 1x4. Here's my 2x3. I bet you I know where that 2x3. No, this is all going to go on top. All going to go on top. 1, 2, 3. I need this and this to go on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the stud there. Okay. Now we're going to be putting some top on this. Yeah, let's call it top. All right, so we're going to start by putting this all the way over here in the corner. This one stud with a hollow top is going to go right there in the corner. And then you are going to go right on there. And then that also is going to go there. Really? What is there a specific show they're talking about? I mean, Texas is Texas. My dad is from Texas originally. Nope, that's got to go down one like that. Okay, that's good. All right, and then the 3 is going to go there. And then you need to go on top. Again, I don't like that there's no support under it. I wish there was a support under this. Remember the a la mode. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bina. I hope your enemy's not gone. Just get a VPN. Although, you know, that's not the right answer, unfortunately, but... All right, 4, and then we have this 1x3 going over here. And then there's a 2x1. 2x1. This could have been a 1x4. Okay. It's coming together very nicely. Let's zoom out a little bit. There. Zoom out a little more. Okay. Now we have you. And you. So we're going to be using this piece on the edge to connect it to the previous diorama that we made. So like, for instance, we previously made this, and these pins are going to like connect in like this, most likely. Yeah, I'm willing to bet it connects in there, but that's going to help you assemble it, move things around a little more. All right, now we need all of them. That's good. Oh, I know the word. Vidius. That's the word. That's the word, right? Let's see. Do I have my sound on for browser? Yes, I do. There you go, lascivious. Yeah. Those words are always put together in a legal perspective. It's lewd and lascivious. And it's so vague, that concept of what is... I mean, what's the great line? You know it's porn when you look at it. Problem is, when you're looking for porn, you find nothing but porn. Oh, this is the wrong one to hold on to. I need to hold on to this. All right, let's get the piece that we need. That needs to go over there. We're going with you. This red 2. This long one. Naruto may be on the list. I mean, I don't know enough about that specific one, but yeah. All right, you. And then this piece, and then this last one of these. And that clicks in just nicely like that. And this goes there. So now we're getting a nice little coastline. I don't know how much of this coastline I'm going to keep, because my goal, I've got a shelf right there that is like Like once I build this and put it in there, like I'm never taking it out. Never taking it out. And so like, it'll be interesting to see how I do this. It's gonna be there until I die. And then a 2x4. And then that clicks just in like that. Like that. It is always so scary. The world that we live in. And then 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1 of you. 2 and 1. It's so when I think about appropriateness in media, the only standards should be broadcast television. I don't even think cable television should be in it. I just think it should be what is sent out over the airwaves. That's my opinion on those types of things. Because like Netflix, right? Well, I'm thinking about this as a parent. I have the ability to set up an account for my kids saying these are their ages and this is what it is. And I feel like those internet streaming providers are really good about recognizing whether or not something is age appropriate. And that's why like, I could give two shits about that. I think I would understand why they would want to create laws that saying you can't put this on ABC. Cable is even rougher. I could see it. But if it is streamed, get the fuck out of here. Just... If it's streamed, leave it up to the streaming providers to handle that. Every day of the week. And it's interesting because, like, I spent time in Japan. I was a foreign exchange student in Fukuoka. And so I always find it interesting the cultural differences between us and them. And how when I was in Japan, it was very hard for me to see how, aside from like language barriers and traditional things, how there was any difference. Right? Like I could see how, yeah. I mean, maybe it's because I just was raised in such a hippie environment that for me, I struggle with those things at times. But I didn't think there was any more different than what we have. But that's just me. And we're going to take 3 of these. Then 3 of these. Pretty much almost all the pieces at this point. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump all the pieces. They're all coming out now. Got like 2 steps left. All right. Put that back in the camera. Okay. All right. So this long one's going to go here. That law that you're talking about screams like some shit that was written in 1880 that they just... There's absolutely no need for this to still exist as a law, but they like, no one sat down and was like, hey, maybe we should change this one. Right? Like, that's what that screams to me. Because, like, I understand why they would have, like, a law in 1880 about having nudie women on playing cards, right? Because, like, that was the primary method to get people nude images was with playing cards back then, right? Like, they didn't have the internet. They didn't have anything that... Pornhub didn't exist back then. So, like, I understand why they're like, hey, we can't have nudie women on playing cards. I mean, it's stupid, but I can at least understand in terms of culturally what they were dealing with at the time. I mean, I hate it, but at least I can say, yeah, I get, like, if you're trying to ban that, that was probably the most effective way to ban it. It's stupid, but I get it. And, like, now it's like, look, the last place I'm going to look for pornography is playing cards. Even if I was in, like, a smut store and they were like, hey, we have the porn playing card deck set, I would be like, why am I getting this? Right? Am I that depraved that the idea that someone's like, oh, we got the playing cards, guys. Let's go spend some quality time. Like, no one's doing that. Right? I'm not out on a limb here, right? Like, and then this one's gonna go right here too. So there we go. This is bag 3 complete. I can't put it in that cup. I can put it in this cup. This cup is my horror coach cup from my friend Kat. It's where I store my Lego pieces for the Lego piece of the day tweets and whatnot. You know what I need to do? I need to do it real quick. Be right back, everyone, because I need to go to the restroom.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes. 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say you need to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale and we all shout. He's gonna be right back. He's gonna be right back. Dad will be right back.
And I'm already back. It was funny when I was in the restroom. I was thinking to myself, like, let's just say, playing cards was still the most effective way to get pornography to people. I still wouldn't care. I still wouldn't care. Yeah, see. It's kind of like I was talking with a friend of mine, and we were talking about a different hot political issue, right? We were talking about the trans people in sports and the fairness, allegedly, of that for other people, for cis people. And I said to my friend, I would give them any chance to talk to me about this issue if they properly gendered the person. If they use the right pronouns. If they showed that person respect. I'd be willing to entertain that conversation. It wouldn't change my mind, but I'd at least be willing to have that conversation with them. And when I think about something like what you're talking about here, the idea that we're censoring playing cards for those reasons, it's like, guys, you lost the plot. You lost the plot. This is what you're worrying about. All right, we're building a golem. This is actually my second golem, by the way. I have a different golem. The golem minifigure was redesigned for this set and features a new face decoration. Yeah, he doesn't look like the golem that I have for LEGO Dimensions. Okay. I like this. I'm curious. I'm gonna take a hot second because I want to go compare this golem to the other golem I have. 'Cause I'm very curious right now. These are my LEGO Dimensions minifigures. Let's try to find Gollum, shall we? He's gonna be under G. E.T., Gamer Kid, Finn, Gimli. Here's my other Gollum. All right. Let's compare the Golems, shall we? Let's do Super Zoom. I think I'm already on Super Zoom, by the way. Doesn't add that much. So here's my golem from LEGO Dimensions, and this is my current golem. Different faces. The arms are much longer They're almost the same color. This is just a little darker. Maybe they're identical. Different color. I like the butt a little more on this golem. Right? Like it feels more like a loincloth, and this feels more like a sensor bar. Sideways, the arms are different. I like the arms more on the old golem. Like, I may swap those out because I like those arms better. I also like this face more. Yeah, the only difference between them is the arms, really. That's the biggest difference. So I'm going to swap the arms out. Because again, I'm not saying I'm never going to use LEGO Dimensions ever again. Oh, and look, the legs are different too. Right? Like, look at this leg. It goes roughly the same distance. But this one, there's a huge difference in the leg, right? Like, look how far forward that leg goes. He can't get his arm very far down at all. I do like this one more, so we're going to swap the arms. I don't like these arms because it's basically the same clip on both. All right, let's put the fish in your hand. I just realized that he might not be able to hold the fish with these hands. There. Yeah, he's not gonna hold the fish. I'm gonna have to take the fish away from him. Sorry, Gollum. You lost the fish. Your short, stubby arms can't hold a fish. This one gets a fish. Does everyone remember when Gollum had a fish at Mountain Dew? Gollum goes back in here. I'll put the fish back in there too. I don't know why I'm putting the fish back in. But we got Gollum. There we go. Yeah, I like the arms better on this. These are better arms. I like the body more. I like the print here. I like the loincloth more. I feel like the other body, I have more maneuverability. Like the arm, there's only so much places I can put this arm. And these are the things that I don't see in the LEGO reviews. Right? These are the LEGO review information that I feel I need to see. Like, I want to buy the Shire, right? And the Shire's coming out. Tuesday is the day I can order it. Of course, I'm going to order it Tuesday because I want Smeagol and Deagle. But I was thinking to myself, like, it was so blatantly obvious what point they all got to the LEGO influencers who got the set for free. It was blatantly obvious at what point they were allowed to post it, because my YouTube feed, the second before they could post it and the second they could post after they could post it, it was like, what LEGO set the Shire to? There is nothing you're going to see on YouTube but LEGO Shire now. It was insane. And I remember thinking to myself, like I'm not telling LEGO how they should do things, but no amount of videos is gonna make someone throw $270 down on this set. Like, no one was on the fence. Like, oh, this video is gonna make me want to buy it now. Like, no, that's not happening. So it's just slightly insulting to see, like, all of these influencers get it for free. and then not do shit like talk about this. I didn't watch a single one of the videos, by the way, because nothing they said is going to make any difference to me, right? I'm not going to buy I'm not going to not buy it because of the thing they said. And then I need 2 of those cheese wedges. Okay, right? I think that's all the pieces. Yeah, I think that's all the pieces. All right, now we can start adding these in. And we're going to be building some fun stuff over here. So we're going to start with you like this. Because we're going to start with this 4. Because that's going to go right there. And then that goes next to it. And then you go in front. And then that way, like, I know where this goes. Like, I'm not saying I didn't know exactly where this goes. I'm just saying building it from this spot over made it easier for me to know where this piece went, because these other pieces had much more obvious where they're going to goes. And then that goes in there. Right? Yep, okay. Oh, and another one is going to go right over there like that. Okay. Again, some good brickwork, but again, I think this is going to be like the left side slides in. More brickwork. Got it. So I need 2 of the 2x2. Oh, this is, I need that. Another 2x2. Some 2x1s. That, and then okay. Is that everything? Are those 2? You. Yep. Aloha, Grand Admiral Quack. How are you doing, friend? Welcome on into the chat. I'm doing well. We are working on this wonderful Lego set. This is Barad-dûr. We're working on the base for the left-hand side of it. So you think about this will be the front view. We've already built the middle. It is a very nice set. I very much love this set. This is everything that I wanted out of the set, and I haven't finished building it yet. But I think this is going to be one of those sets that I'm very happy that I own as I get older. It's not going to be one of the sets that, like, I regret not getting, I think. Or regret getting. Both those things can be true. But how are you doing? Did you have yourself a good weekend? That's going to go there. And that goes there. That. It's going okay. That's good to hear. I had a good weekend. I had a good weekend overall. There we go. Okay. Okay. This is coming together. This is nice. This is nice. All right. Next, we want to get our next one. And we're going to be building some walls now. So I need 2 of those and 1 of those. Where's the other one? There's the other one to you. And then I need 2 slopes. No, I need 1, and it needs to be the translucent slope. Speaking of translucent slopes, I am so excited. So when I was doing my research for my pieces of the day, this is going to be the pizza of the day, one of the days this week. This is a 45-degree slope. It's a 2x2. And I found out that this piece is being released in translucent pink for the first time ever this year. And it's not in a set. It is in one of those like big boxes, and it's called like the transparent magical box or some shit like that. That's why I bought it, because why not? And it's weird because like, while I do have a lot of big sets, I think the things that I find most interesting with Lego are rarely in these big sets. When I think, oh, there's a box of translucents coming a couple years. Yeah. When I think about where Lego does the most growth, the most challenging, is never in sets like this. And I love this set, don't get me wrong. But it's the fringe sets that take the chances. The number of times I've looked.
Holy Toledo, we're gonna raid. Here comes that crazy crab.
All right, folks, it's raid time. Let's spread some aloha spirit. Beep, beep, beep. All right, raiders, like wrap up. Home for joy.
Aloha, little Addie. Welcome on into the chat. For your benefit, we do a raid song when we get a raid, so y'all get to know who I am. But mahalo for coming on in. My username is Aloha Craw. Yeah. Some people call me Aloha. Feel free to just call me Craw. Because Aloha is peace, love, and compassion. Welcome to my channel, Raiders. Chat, help me spread the Aloha spirit. Well, don't you worry, Raiders, don't worry. Because we're right here, smiling. Because I'm a cool dad. I build Lego. I got 2 kids. I got a gator. I went to San Francisco State. I got a yoke, tons of buttons, cause I like to fly in Microsoft Simulator. I forgot the word flight. I'm so sorry about that, everyone. Should we start over because I missed the word flight? No, we're not gonna start over. Mahalo for coming in, little Addie. I greatly appreciate you doing this. Arante, mahalo for recommending me as a raid destination. I greatly appreciate that, y'all. And Addie, I know how hard it is to stream, so if you need to go chill, do the things you need to do, please do so. And anyone from your channel, if you could tell me what your favorite thing about little Addie is, what's the way that she makes... I'm gonna apologize. I just assumed you were a she. I'm so sorry. But please tell me what you most like about them. I'm gonna go check out your profile so I can see what we can know about you. Nice follower number. I assumed correctly. Okay. Aw, I love your VTuber. Cat goes fishing. Tell me, how is Cat Goes Fishing the stream? It's worth a follow alone. Is that like a fish? The way she talks Polish. Wow, a cat fishing game. I kind of like that. This is a complaint I have just in general. I'm a dog person, and I'm a dog person because our family's gone through a lot of cats. And I see all these great games with cats, and I rarely see great games with dogs. right? It's not dog goes fishing, it's cat goes fishing. I just realized we had some more fun and stuff. I need to click on our bingo game. All right. Oh, and finishes a bag. How's my bingo card looking? It's all right. All right. It's not. I've had worse cards. I'd love to be able to knock the card out. For those who do not know, feel free to play bingo with us. If you win bingo, I give you a gift sub. It's that simple. You bought it today, rage quit because you couldn't get the fish you wanted. You couldn't catch the specific fish you wanted. I love that. I love that. What was the fish and why did you want to catch it? I love this. I love this. This game sounds amazing. Despite the fact that I wish it involved dogs. Just saying. Wish it involved a dog. Dog fishing would be so much better of a game. I know why it's cats. Because I feel like cat owners will buy anything that have a cat in it. I'm not saying that they're simple and they'll always do that, but I'm just saying like dog owners will be mad that it's not their type of dog, right? Like if I was like, oh, it's a dog game, but it's a German Shepherd. Whereas I think of cat owners, they're just like, I don't care. It's a cat. Mahalo for being here, Aranthe. I greatly appreciate it. Anyone in my chat, if you don't know Aranthe, please check him out. Wonderful voice artist. Just the sexiest voice. I can listen to them read the phone book. It's so good. But yes, mahalo for being here, friend. Good night. I think that's why they go with cats. Because they know the dog owners would be mad that it's not their breed of dog. Whereas cat owners don't care. They just don't care. It's a cat. That's good enough for them. And that's okay. That's okay. So here's where we're done. We've built some more rock work down here. It's looking good. Good use of transparent colors. I really do like it. Oh, now we have more pieces. I mean, I'm okay with there being more pieces. I'm just saying now we have more pieces. I have one of you. Oh, yes. So back to this piece that we're talking about. This is going to be the piece of the day later this week. So this piece is coming out in transparent pink for the first time in a box of random pieces. And so I got it. And I was talking about how I think LEGO pushes themselves and LEGO tries things in these types of piece boxes, friends, Bionicle, that they don't push themselves in these bigger sets. Yes, it's a new translucent set. What is it called? It's called Magic Translucent Set. I bought it already. Let's go to my Amazon purchase history. Orders. The classic magical transparent box. 11040. And it is translucent pink, translucent yellow, translucent blue, translucent clear, some aqua light teal pieces, some yellow pieces, some white pieces. 340 pieces for 25 bucks. Yeah, this one isn't all translucent. I would say it's like 70% translucent, maybe 2/3 translucent. And I keep thinking to myself, I was like, I feel like those types of things are the things that people who are really into LEGO should be prioritizing getting. Not that they shouldn't get a set like this. I'm just saying. Honey is offering 499 points back right now on that. Honey. I like the idea of honey, but I couldn't ever do honey. Knowing what I've learned about them as a business. It's iffy at most. I mean, I use Microsoft does almost all of them will do something like that, but I feel like Microsoft doesn't Microsoft never takes credit for sales away from the person who sent me there. Money is money. Yeah. No, I hear you on that. But so there was a video about that blew up about Honey recently that showed that Honey was, oh, no worries. Honey was taking the viewer codes, the affiliate links away from the people who you went to the site for, and they were collecting it for themselves. And sometimes they were actually giving worse coupons because the worst coupon benefited them. That's why I couldn't do Honey. But yes, no, I understand. I understand. That's why I always say I couldn't personally do it. Because if you do it, you do it. I don't give, man, that's you. Head to bed. Hollow, my friend. It's 2:30 for you. Oh, uni today? Please go to university. Study. Learn things. Become better in life. I always think that. I always think that. I can't wait to catch your stream. Yes, mahalo for being here, my friend. Okay. So that comes up nicely. There. Again, real good brickwork. And I didn't know there was going to be so much of this. I mean, I've seen a picture of this. It makes sense that there would be all this. I just didn't think there'd be this much. Oh man, still some more. All right, here we go. Let's see. I need a translucent there. You two. You. Then the 2x2 45 wedge. And then I need two of those 1x1s. And then a dark gray. Or is that dark? That's dark tan. Dark tan. That's my 3x1. And where is that support piece? There's the support piece. There we go. Okay. I mean, it's not like this is going to help someone who's not used. They are some more advanced building techniques, but I swear. And I think that's one of the things I've learned by going through like the piece of the day thing that I'm doing like every day. Learning the history of pieces, finding out when they have unique colors. It's almost always a set that's like Bionicle. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, and then that's going to go in there like that. And lastly, you are going to go on. Was there something that's supposed to go there? No, that's an exposed stud. That's interesting. I mean, it's exposed at the moment. It may not stay exposed. But at least in this moment in time, it's an exposed stud. All right. Now we're going to get into doing some of these. We're going to take 3 of these. Together like that. 1. Now, I know why they wanted us to get like these little ridges. Otherwise, they would just given us a plate, a brick. But I feel like that is just... Give me the plate. Give me the brick, I mean. All right, slide you over you. You. And... Oh, I had them in this one. 1 and... 2. Perfect. Okay. What are we doing? So these 3, which again, they could have just given us a brick, are going to go there. I just feel like this is such hard detail to see that it's not going to matter. Could have just given me a brick. This is inflating piece counts. There we go. Okay. I like it. I mean, I still like it. Still like it. All right. We're going to put these 2 1x1 plates. A cheese slope. Inverted slope. You 2, and then I need a 1x3. There's my 1x3. Okay. This is going to go in here because it has an exposed back. So this piece right here is all about creating the exposed back. Right? It's giving you an instance that this is where it's going to cut out, and you can do a little play set in the inside. Yeah. That's going to go there. Then we're going to use this one plate to make that level up. A 3x1 here. And then I need that cheese wedge. I never knew I had a billion cheese wedge pieces, but I do. I highly recommend any person who's got a Lego collection count how many millions of cheese wedge pieces they have. I think I have more cheese wedges than I have studs. All right. Is this the cell where they keep Gollum? All right. Let's see what we got here. We have a fish. Hey, we have you, and then we have that. Trans dark blue is really cool looking about, yeah. I hear you on that. And then I need this round one here. So we're building what I'm assuming is the inside of Gollum's jail. And the reason why I'm making that assumption is, one, we already built Gollum today. And two, it's a fish, which screams Gollum. Like Gollum has his little fish, and he's hiding in his little jail. We're just gonna put him right here. In you go, Gollum. I coughed. That was a natural cough too. That wasn't me faking a cough to get bingo. Kra has coughed. There we go. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm still thirsty though. Wait, I finished the bag. It's not showing up in here that I finished the bag. Let's refresh. Okay. Oh, ooh. I can get bingo if I use a brick separator. I can get bingo if I use a brick separator. For some reason, my card wasn't updating, and I was looking like, oh, there's no way I'm going to get it here. But if I use a brick separator, boom. These two are going to be tough to get. Excuse me. All right, we got Gollum in his jail with his fish, which is where Gollum should be. All right, what do I need now? I need another one of those. And then I need some tiles. One. I need two of the big ones and two of the 1x2s. All right, where's this gonna go? So this 2x4 is gonna line up with this off-colored medium nougat piece as opposed to the dark orange. And then again, once you see that, then you can start easily building the rest of your piece together. Like this is going to go here. And then that will tell me where this needs to go in. Like that. Very nice. Now we're going to be building another wall. So we can take you and slide you over here because we just don't need you just yet. I need to get this 1x4 or 1x6 and this 1x8. And then I need this 1x2. Yep. Again, they could have just given me a 2x8 as opposed to two 1x8s. They could have just given me a 2x8. I mean, I know why they do it. They're trying to give you more pieces. That when you take this piece apart, set apart, you have more things that you can build with. I just have to ask myself, legitimately, how many people who bought this set are going to part it out? I think anyone who bought this set, who takes it apart, is doing so to move it, put it into storage, and they'll build it some other time. Sets like this do not get parted out. Okay. All right, and then that's going to go there next to it. Then I need, that's a 1x2, and I need it to be the darker slope, not the lighter one. So dark orange, not medium nougat. Okay. Bina, did you get bingo? Aw, mahalo for that, my friend. You know what that means, though? That means, because I think someone gets bingo gets marked off anyway. You already have a sub. I know you already have a sub. But that means we get to open a Lego minifigure and put it on the board for you. We have green box, space, yellow box, Dungeons and Dragons, and Marvel. Marvel it is. Marvel it is. Let's see who we get for Marvel. I want She-Hulk. Just gonna say that right now. I want She-Hulk. I'm not getting She-Hulk. I don't know who I have. I am getting this person. They have a mechanical leg, it looks like. That's kind of cool. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. I'm going to guess woman. Again, my lack of knowledge. So we're going to find out who this person is. She comes with a lot of extra pieces. So let us see who this is. Let's go to Bricklink. 71039. There we go. This is from Marvel Studios Series 2. And this is going to be huh? No. Oh, here. Someone named Echo. Yeah, someone named Echo. I've never heard of Echo in my life. Echo's on the box. Right, here's Echo right here. Who is Echo in the Marvel MCU? Who is Echo in MCU? AKA Maya Lopez is a fictional character in the MCU. She's a human. She was in the Daredevil stuff. There's a mini series for Echo. So there's a mini series on Disney Plus. It's a spin-off from Hawkeye. Someone named Alaquea Cox is playing her. Can she go Bolivia? Yeah, so 5 months after Hawkeye, that's when this person, she's a deaf Native American Choctaw and former leader of the Tracksuit Mafia, a criminal gang working for Wilson Fisk. That's who this is. Can she go on Bolivia for the map? Yes, I will put her on Bolivia. Let me get a blick. Interesting. Okay, okay. Yeah, let me go get a brick so I can put her on. She's going on a blip. Yeah, no worries, no worries. No. You're doing better than I have. You're on top of the game. Just give me 1 second to go get me a brick.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
So in case you guys were wondering how much of a nerd I am, I sort my Lego pieces by piece in bags. And some that I have so many, I have to do it by colors too. So because she's got this hair, I need her to be on a brick like this to stick out. I'm also going to log this into my database that I took this one out. Bolivia. I know it's in South America, but I'm like not so 100% sure where Bolivia is. I'm going to look on a map. I want to make sure I get as close to Bolivia as humanly possible. This is the first person we're going to have. Bolivia, it looks like, according to this map, is going to be west of Peru and Chile, and it's going to be at that hook in on the map. So that's where we're going to put her. Okay. There we go. You've always wanted to visit Bolivia. Half is in the Andes, and the other half is in the Amazon. Yeah, that sounds like an amazing country, honestly. All right, we need to take you pieces and put you in that cup so I can sort them away later. And then I need to... This is just a little bit of housekeeping. Okay, so that was piece 3004, color code 110 -1. This is how I know what I have in my inventory. This is the piece, this is the color code. I took out one. I'm gonna put it in my database. Later. Cool. Do you know what I like about this? I mean, I'm not the biggest Marvel fan, but I feel like I'm learning about Marvel because I'm doing this. So, mahalo for winning. All right. And then I'm put this over here. That way I know that I gotta go back and get that one. All right, what are we doing? Let's get rid of that. And let's open up. There. Your husband's a huge Marvel fan and makes you watch every single show and movie with him. You just haven't seen the show with Echo in it yet. Well, now he's got another show to make sure you watch. Do you like watching the shows with him? Be honest. Do you like watching them with him? There's no shame if you do. There's no shame if you do. I mean, you said make. All right, so these two are going to go together. You like hanging with him. You don't like watching the shows. Yeah, it's funny. My wife and I, we kind of take the approach on those types of things that sometimes it's worth spending time together to spend time. You like the Loki one, yeah. And there's other things where it's not worth it for us. So like, for instance, I really wanted to go see Taylor Tomlinson. And I was like, no, this is one that I really want you at. And she was like, okay. And she went to Taylor Tomlinson and had a great time. But there are times where it's like, hey, let's go do this thing. And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. I'll go do it myself. It's fine. And it's very freeing to know that I don't have to do it with my wife. But there's also that element of sometimes I just don't get to do it because I don't have anyone to go. Like, Counting Crows are coming to the casino near me in the town that I live in. And I'm like... And their new album, what I've heard of it, is an absolute banger. And she's like, well, I've already seen Counting Crows with you. I've met my Counting Crow quota in my lifetime. Right? And I'd like her to go with me, but at the same time, I'm not going to force her to go if she doesn't want to watch it, just because that's just not who we are as people. You like going to the movie theaters? Okay. That's good compromising. I love going to see movies in the movie theater. I grew up going with my mom. My mom was a single mother, and many times, like, our Friday night was like, let's just go see a movie in the movie theater. And so for me, there's a lot of history with going to see movies, and that's why I always do it. Like, I always joke, I will literally see any movie in a movie theater, as long as I have someone who will go with me, who says, this is a movie I genuinely want to see. That's all I need to hear from a friend. I genuinely want to go see this movie. Got it. Let's go. We absolutely are seeing this. And I've seen some stinkers. But I like being in the theater that much. Yeah. Yeah, and the same with me. My mom, we that was just one of the things we did. We went and we saw the movies. It was an easy win for her as a mom. It was an easy thing for her to do. We both like doing it. And it's weird because it's like, I live on the other side of the country from her, so we don't get to see movies very often. And when we get together, there's this element of like, should we go see a movie? And it's like, you flew all day to be here, and I'm going to be like, let's go see a movie together, right? It's just, it's a little off sometimes. So we always go see a movie with the kids, but still, it is very weird sometimes to be like, hey, Ma, I know you flew here, but do you want to go see a movie with me? Okay, and now that's going to go on top like that. And it's funny because my wife did not grow up in a family where they went and saw movies. And it's funny because, like, I know why my wife's family didn't watch movies, right? And I know why my mom did. And so it's very funny to me when it's like cultural differences like that. That's gonna go there. And then that is gonna go all the way over there. Looks like we're building some sort of lava pit here. That'd be interesting. And then this 1x4. Then you two. And then you two. Yeah. This, I would say that's the one of the harder things about being as far away from my mom as I am, is not being able to go see movies with her all the time. Because that was something we just, that was a big part of our relationship. We still talk about movies all the time. All the time. Literally, every time we talk, like, what movies have you seen? What movies have you caught up with? I convinced her to go see the movie Heretic. I was like, Ma, you're going to love this one. It's Hugh Grant as an evil person. In theory, yes. Nothing stops us from doing that. But I think it's... At that point, we might as well just watch it independently and then talk about it together. Right? It's just... Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, I miss spending time with my mom because, like, again, it was just the two of us growing up. And so, like, I am very close to her. But I would say that's one of the things I miss the most. Like, we talk every week. We talk we haven't actually talked in a couple of weeks because she's in Ireland right now. And I told her if they don't let her back in the country, I'll miss her so very much, but I'll be so happy for her. Right. I'll miss her so much, but I'll be so happy for her. Okay. So it looks like we're building some sort of like lava pit here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to her coming back because I want to hear all about her trip. I want to hear all what she saw and all those things. And so it's weird when I don't get to talk to her for a long period of time. Yeah. All right, and now that's gonna go in there. We're almost at the end of this bag. Again, I don't know what this lava pit is for. I don't, but I hope that the lava pit is amazing. Maybe we get to throw someone in the lava pit. Oh. This is fun. So we got more. We have that. You know what? We're at the point where I can just dump all the pieces out. Be gone. Okay, what do we have? We have this 1x2. This 1x1. Oh, we have an ad break in 3 minutes. I'm not gonna snooze it just because I know, like, I'm not like gonna be done in the next 5 minutes. At least I don't think I am. Okay. So I would hate to make people sit through an ad break and then me be like, all right. It just would feel wrong. All right, and now you can click in here like that. Okay. And then that's gonna go there. And then that goes on there like that. And it's funny because my kids aren't as much of a movie viewers as I am. And I wish they would be more of it. But we're building a home theater, and so we think that's going to help them want to do it more. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that's 1 by 2. Doing that 1 by 1. 2, 4, 6. 1, and then I need 2 of that. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna snooze it. I'm snoozing it because I do think I'm gonna be able. I can snooze it for up to 15 minutes, I think. Okay. You are going to go right there like that. Nope. Aloha, Sam. Sam has crashed the stream for anyone who was needing that on their bingo card.
Oh, you got that was pretty good.
Sam crashes the stream.
So how's your card looking? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, Peanut, the chat you.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost have one. 10 bingo boats.
Yeah.
Cast.
Or if I use a brick separator.
Oh, you should use one on purpose.
I'm not gonna purposely use one.
Says who?
It says me.
Well, life isn't fair, so I think we should use that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Well, you.
I also like the idea that I'm such a good Lego builder that I don't need brick separators.
Then why is it on there?
You never, because no one's that bold. All right, and now that's going to go in front like this. Bye, Sam. Thank you for crashing the stream.
Wait, what? Rated. Video. Triggers a video clip. That
No.
means you got rated.
Yeah.
Rated triggers a video clip.
No, it has to be they trigger it with their words. I know, Sam.
And what are the words today?
There is no words today.
Having videos do a thing. Oh, challenge ended? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, people contributed to that, so now we're going to be able to have a Mario Kart stream.
When?
When?
Yeah.
We will schedule it, but looking at the calendar, video game schedule. Let's see. Today is the 30th. We have no stream next Friday because we have Lord of the Rings. We could do it on the 11th.
Okay. Oh, I hear a piano.
Okay. We're announcing it. Mario Kart stream is going to be the 11th. If you are on Switch and want to play Mario Kart with me and my kids, it's the 11th. We just scheduled it. We're doing things like this. We're making this look good. All right, so that goes there, and then we're going to take 2 and put them on just like that. And Sam has now made Peanut crash the stream. Thank you, Sam.
How good was that?
That doesn't help me at all.
How? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I helped you. What do you mean?
It's up there. There's nothing around that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love seeing the Peanut. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Peanut. I love you so much.
Whose day?
Please don't hold her by that. Thank
It's
you.
your day, right? Yeah, it's your day.
Anyone, Sam. It's fine. He was talking about whose bed is Peanut going to crash in tonight. Wondering if it's mine, his, or Audrey's. Never my wife's. That's okay. All right, what do we have? We have that. Oh, we have another ad break. We're gonna hit snooze a second time. Get us 5 more minutes. Okay, and then that's going to be... You're going to go there. This is proving to be much trickier than I thought it was going to be. That. Yep. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, okay. Rock on. You're going to go there. Oh, 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 look at that. Look at that. Voila. And now we have even more. But we're running. The number of pieces we have left is very small. Very small. So this is going to go here and here. And it's going to go on this face right here. I like this technique. I think it's creative. For mountain building, I like that. That's a good technique there. And we have to do that a second time over here. We still have that exposed stud there, and I'm okay with that. Okay. And now you are going to go here. Here. And here. And then these two. They're going to go... Okay, let's look. Like that. And that. Okay. And now it slides in. Like that. So, I guess. And then you are going to come. This 3 is going to go across that back. That's going to go there to cover that gap. I mean, this makes it much sturdier. That's what it is. That's what's bad. It's making it much sturdier. But at the end of the day, it is very annoying to me still. Okay. And then you are going to go right here, here, and then like that. Okay. And then I think all we have to do is this, and then it's done. Yep. 1, 2. Yeah, because this needs to slide out over it. That's what that needs to be there for. All right. Then that's going to go there. And then that. And then this is going to go here, and that's going to keep it sliding too far. And then that is going to go in there like that. And that is it. That is bag 4. So again, this is looking pretty good. Let's get a much further out zoom. Boom. This is a chunky boy. Let's... Snoozing it again. Let's raid out quick. Let's find someone to raid. If you know someone who's online right now, you're like, hey, cross me this person. Drop the name in the chat. Live channels I follow. Who do I know who's online? Who can go raid real quick? And here I am just like casually looking over names. Papa Oddly. I don't think anyone said anything. If you don't know Papa Oddly, they are a member of the raid train that we'll be doing next weekend. Wonderful human being. Absolutely. He does, or they do drag. They uses hey and thee pronouns. Boom. But they're wonderful. We're not going to do the raid out because I want to make sure we don't get you guys any ads. So mahalo for being here. I'll be back next Sunday night, a week from today, for a 4-hour Lego Lord of the Rings game stream. Mahalo for being here, everyone. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, let's do this.